better. As I said before, back in, give you a brief preview or example what structural engineer, house inspector, and all that stuff does. This isn't a part of the HVAC unit, as in ventilation. This is not a hvac mini split duct system or mini split duct hvac system. It's gas central force air. Now, normally, if you want to find the age of your air conditioning unit, you will look at the model number. The first 3 or 4 numbers, it will give you the date and age and year it is. Usually these last for about 25 years, some 15 or 13 years. Since this location is central force gas air, these should last about a good 15 years depending on how well the maintenance is. As a house inspector, you always want to check this. When you do your report, you want to give the model number, the model north, the serial number, because sometimes the information can be serial number, the voltage, and the phase in the hertz. Now, as a house inspector, you want to go further than running the tests on these. You checking the biggest line is usually the suction line. It's supposed to be cold. The smallest line is usually the refrigerant line or the liquid line. This right here. Usually the corrugated line is the electrical power supply. As you know, it's corrugated. So the corrugated means the electrical box. It's also used for outside. It's hard to say because based on the coding of certain states, it's different than national coding. There's the international coding made by the U.S. That's for every other countries, which don't follow, which have their own rules. Then there's national code for the whole U.S. that no states follow that rules. Then there's state coding, and then there's the city coding, then the municipal coding, and then there's the local coding. Yeah, I know, stupid. What are you looking for as a house inspector is make sure there's no holes or entrance into the building because bugs can get in there, liquid can fall off, this power box is hanging off. You also got to make sure the box is the right amperage. There are certain things as a house inspector you don't do, depending on what code you follow about. There's ASHA, there's ASHI, there's ISA, there's ICEA, there's NANA-C or something, whatever. They have their own coding, and then there's a state house inspector code where you need qualification or license for it. Or you can just work a job without going to the state board. I prefer those states because it's bullcrap, it's the same thing. If you do enough construction or HVAC or anything like that, you get the guys who need to be there or not. But you know, whatever. And you also want to make sure these kind of units, the air conditioning unit is sitting about 3 to 4 inches off the ground. This is correct here, but the suction line and the refrigerator line that going in the building has all damper. You can tell they try to put coagulant on it, which is not good for this, but you know, whatever. Power box hanging off as well. Next thing you should do is look inside the air conditioning unit. As a house inspector, you don't go opening stuff like this, but unless you are qualified HVAC, you usually write down recommended further inspection by qualified personnel. If you're like me with a qualification HVAC and HVAC R, then you can. Let's make sure you put that down as separate. What you're looking for is any dent, any breaking fans and stuff. You can tell the compressor and the refrigerant at the bottom. As a structure engineer, though, what you're making sure is the level of the ground, the type of soil you located in, as well as the type of materials the building made of. Whatever that is. On top of that, if any trees or bushes nearby, if you have a bunch of trees right nearby this thing right here, then you are going to not have good airflow coming in. Usually what you do when you check out, come outside, make sure you have hot air coming out or cold air coming out. The reason why is because during summer seasons, you want cold air to come out, and during winter seasons, you want hot air to come out over the exhaust. And let's go there. After my house gets sold and gets out my name, I'm going to have my own house. Usually in this location, if you can see the top of the roof, this will be a flue exhaust vent on top of it, which we already seen over there. There should be a certain feet, I don't know what the state law is, off the valley and away from the ridge, as same as away from the, what's that? Away from any windows. As I stated before, as soon as I sell my house and gets out my name, I'm gonna build my house up from scratch. No more expecting cold bullcrap stuff. Now, this is my washroom here, and you can tell what kind of cooling and heating system used. This is a storage tank, a water storage tank, about 100 gallons. It's the same thing when you look at it, but we on a air conditioning system, not the water system. Like I said, this location is central forced air, meaning there's a burner with a boiler go through a ventilation duct that bring in the gas line, which is the yellow one. If I remember, yeah, it's the yellow line, gas line that comes going through here. Now I'm not gonna go too far details for this video, but usually the gas line does go into the gas vent. All the exhaust gas will get burned out and go throughout the flue system, while the other gas go out through the building and heat up the room and location. And then there's the water vent right there, right there. My bad. But this is not a mini split duct system though. That's for sure that I know of. Unless there's one of the new ones, which I doubt it. I'm out with housing inspecting 1 and mini split duct systems.